Right. Long shot down into their end. 30 seconds left of this penalty kill. And it's forced. Fleming is forced to make a save. He sends it up to the blue line to try and clear it. He's got Gage Barons, who sends it back for Way. Way sends it forward. 10 seconds left of the power play. Max Myers in pursuit. Faceoff's going to be their end. This is going to be Jarrett Parker on the faceoff. It comes loose. We are shot by Zach West, and that is going to put us at even strength. Paxton Sacre's comes on. Jarrett Parker's going to take this next faceoff. Tristan Sacre. Shot from way out off a body. That was Zach West on the shot. Luke Henley out the blue line. Fremont tries going, and Henley takes the body, and this puck goes loose with Jarrett Parker in pursuit back in behind their net. And it's anybody's puck. Sacre picks it up in the corner, tries out skating 3 Fremont Warbirds. 12:43 left. If I don't have my scoreboard going. Fremont at 12:27 is the actual time. It is loose in our end for Luke Henley. He skates, sends it forward for Sacre, who advances. Fremont ends up turning it around. Sacre skating back in our zone. He leaves it for a defender who's not there, and Henley has to chase it down. A Fremont player in pursuit. Zach West. It looks like we're trying to pull them to our end, and that's going to be icy. Give me just a second to get caught up on the clock and everything else that my wife handles so beautifully. Your camera person's doing great. If the scoreboard or stream has any problems, it's all in the technician, not the camera person. Time. Right. So action in our end to the left on your camera screen. That's Logsdon. Saw Max Myers loose on the far end. He got a shot off, and it goalied away. He picks it up on the back wall. Fremont tries to get clear. Grady Stiles doesn't let that happen, so he takes the body away, and the puck goes free back in for Barons. It's picked up by Grady Stiles. He's back at waiting behind our net. Waiting. He looks forward for Logsdon, who has his taken away, and it's returned. The favors returned by Grady Stiles, and it's turned around by the Gage Barons. Gage Barons tries to turn the corner on some Fremont players, but they're not letting him. He fights on in the corner, and they're trying to bring it up the near wall. Reed sent it in for Logsdon, who tried to connect. Barons from the far wall. Way forces it away from a Fremont player. All right, so this faceoff is going to be neutral ice, shaded toward their end far side. And I am told my mic is not doing well. Hayden Opp hops a stick, shoots. Their goalie's able to stop some of it, not all of it, and gets it going. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my microphone, if I can't be heard or not. And one more thing that I'm failing on while my camera person does a wonderful job. So we're going to have a face-off in their end, near side. Jared Parker takes that one, chasing around Christensen on the far wall. Malang, it's up and into the bench of Fremont. All right. So Jared Parker's going to take the face-off in their end. Grady Styles, a blue liner. Malang's a blue liner. Christensen from Malang. Shot into the ice. Long shot by Styles. Fremont tries to step away with it. Malang skates it out in neutral ice. He's got a Fremont player in pursuit. He's trying to pull to him. Forward for Paxton Sacre. Sacre across ice to Christensen. Christensen tries. Jared Parker tried a backhand. Styles across to Sacre. Malang keeps it in. Fremont tries tapping it forward, and it's icing. This Logsdon, he tries getting one through the crease. It comes out to the blue line. Zach West tries to keep it in. It's back for Henley. Henley sends it forward for Barons. Logsdon trying to force it in. The Fremont player gets the puck deep into our end, but can't get free of the body, where Henley is going to take it away from him. Henley for Myers. Myers drops it back for Logsdon. Myers in behind their net, looking for somebody open. Sees Barons up front, but can't get through a pile of Fremont players. It's sent up the near wall, looking for Fremont, but it ends up in Luke Henley's possession. He sends it across. That's tapped forward into the neutral ice. Well, Myers is going to send it forward for Logsdon. Logsdon straight up the middle, straight shot, and he fires. Logsdon shoots, he scores. All right, so that's goal for your Capitals. Face-off, sets up. Fremont getting chased back into their end by Caden Opp. With Nelson with him. Styles tries to break up a play. Fremont trying to drag it forward with Styles trying to drag it clear. This is going to be Malang. And the ref raises his hand. All right, so the penalty is going to be on us, which is going to put Fremont on the power play in our end. Face off. Fremont trying to work it on the near wall. It's got Junta trying to keep it from the blue line, way out, shot wide. Nelson challenging on the far wall. He takes the puck away from Fremont, gets helped out by Augustine. Forces out to neutral ice. Fremont player tries to skate around Way, and that's not going to work. Way pushes past, takes his puck away, sends it up. Oh, tries to get clear. Fremont takes it away. Augustine trying to work it. Logan sends it, flips it long. We're at under minute 20 of this penalty kill. That's Junta coming in and tying up two Fremont players on their power play. They try and clear it, even though they're on the power play, and their goalie gloves it down and leaves it for them to try and set up. A minute left on this penalty kill. Fremont sends it neutral ice, and it gets loose for Luke Henley. He sends it in back in behind their net with Myers coming in to keep them honest. They try setting something up, and it's almost broken up by Myers. They end up trying to do a 1-on-2, and that just doesn't work by the numbers. And it gets turned around for Barons with Myers following in. Barons behind the net for Myers. Myers shoots it, and their goalie's able to body it. He didn't know he had it, and Myers almost got the return tap. But that puts us under 30 seconds left of this power play, which has turned into a power kill, or I'm sorry, a penalty kill. And we've had more shots on goal than they've had during our penalty kill. Looks like they're working on the moorings a little bit. Myers, face off. Fremont comes away with it, their far wall. They try and send it up with a couple in there, and they get it centered and into our zone. Myers after him. Henley breaks that up. Fremont comes away with it again. Myers backhands it, sends it long, and that's going to be 10 seconds left of this. And we're about to be back to even strength, and we are. And that's a shot and score by Barons, I believe. Number 10, Gage Barons. And that puts us up 2-0 at the end of that penalty. And we're going to get the face-off. Jarrett Parker on the face-off with Sacre out there and Christensen. That line. Parker across for Sacre. Sacre skating into the corner. Parker, Sacre shot off their goalie. Beautiful give and go. That was a setup by Reed, who almost had Christensen putting that home. Reed shoots just wide. Their goalie's trying to figure out which side it's going to come back to, and it's still loose to Jarrett Parker. And this is going to be back for William Reed with a Fremont in pursuit. He's going to bring it up the near wall forward to Sacre, who can't keep it. It gets loose. Way picks it off of that errant pass, and he's going to skate in. He takes a shot, and it's off of Fremont skate. Christensen shoots. Sacre shoots. Christensen looking for another one. He shoots this off a Fremont body, almost backsided by Sacre. It's out of the blue line. Way takes a shot. Sacre picks it up in the corner, really putting Fremont on their heels. It's out to the blue line for Stiles. He shoots this off a Fremont body, and it's back in behind. And Fremont's able to get it cleared. It's down in our end. Battle in the corner, and Fremont tries to keep it from getting loose. Logsdon. Out to Behrens. Behrens takes a shot just wide. Hard off the glass. It's in the corner for Myers. And Grady Stiles takes a shot that is off and up and over the netting, and it's out of this ballpark. We're at 3:23 left in this first period, up 2-0 in the varsity game of Saturday. Grady Stiles in pursuit, getting chased. He sends it forward for Logs and up this near wall where Fremont's able to turn it around, and a Fremont player attacks a Fremont player, and Logsdon tries to take his puck away and forces up the wall for Grady Stiles. It's back for Myers. Myers sends it forward on the far side for Behrens, who shoots again. And he hits again. So that makes it 3-0 here in the first. Just under 3 minutes left to play in the first period. Nelson, after the faceoff, takes a shot and it's gloved down by their goalie. So the faceoff's going to go. And this is the Nelson line with Brian Logan out there. Worked it around their goalie, gloves it down. So they're giving Max Myers and Talon Malang the assists on that last goal. And it was well set up and another beautiful shot. Worked in the near corner. Down and behind, several more players piling up. Logan fires one off the body, and it's loose in the crease, and their goalie can't find it. And he did what Tigers had to do, is put his hand out there in the midst of sticks and skates just to see if he could slow it down and either cover or control. And the refs are putting the goal back on its moorings because there was a rugby scrum in front of the net. So the faceoff's going to be their end, near side, and it's going to be Caden Opp with Nelson and Logan as his wings. And 2:20 left to go here in this first period. Puck hits the ice. And it goes, Fremont comes away with it. Luke Henley tries to slow the play down. Zach West takes it back behind our net, and he gets ambushed by two Fremont players. Hayden Opp takes a puck and skates away. He sends it up the near wall for Nelson. Nelson to the far side for Logan. Logan shoots, and it has to be blocked away by their goalie. And we're going to have a stoppage. Under 2 minutes here in this first period. And a Fremont player is going to consider the consequences of his actions. At 1:52 here in this first, puck hits the ice and we're on a power play. Sacred far wall looking for, find something. Opp to Parker, works it back to Sacred. Oh, Fremont takes the puck away, and they send it long where Malang catches it at center ice, turns it around. Jared Parker back from Malang. Malang forward for op. Malang goes to skate and gets it sticked away. Sacre skates up, neutralized for Malang. Malang to op. Op skating in. Back for Malang. He goes cross for Parker to Sacre, back to Parker, who tries skating it in and runs into a handful of Fremont players. Malang has it out the blue line. He tries sending it into the corner for Op, who eventually gets it after some action. Parker to Malang in the corner. That looks like Christensen working in there. It's up and off the net. So we're at 42 seconds left. We're on the power play for another 51 seconds. So we'll finish out this first period on the power play. Up 3-0. On some very crisp passing. Some real work from the defense. It's up high for Styles. Styles across to Myers. Myers into the corner for Logston. Logston back to Nelson. Nelson to Myers at the blue line. To Logston. Logston shoots off the goalie. Comes back loose. Myers straight up the pipe. And their goalie's able to glove it down. We're at 19 seconds left in the first period. On the power play for another 28 seconds. Then I'll run out this period, give us 10 seconds at the start of the second. Out to the blue line from Myers. Barons. Barons logs and tries sending it in. It's shuffled around. Styles tries to give and go. For Nelson, they can't connect. Myers shoots. Patted away just as the buzzer sounds, and a Fremont player goes down hard. I don't know if he caught Myers' shot. That Fremont player is still down. Coaches are coming out. All right. Well, we're just missing some big audio dynamite as we're going to start of the second period. Your Des Moines Capitals up 3-0 off 2 Luke Barron's shots and just a real hard work and hustle. Jackson Fleming in goal. He's going to be defending the goal to your right as you look at it. And we will be scoring goals to your left. We're going to have about 8 seconds left of this power play before the Fremont's back at full strength. And there's puck drop. Max Myers forward with Logsdon and Barons. Fremont turns around and we send it in deep. Back in behind their net. They bring it back. Fleming plays it. It's icing. Oh, got the War Pigs going. Face off their end. Max Myers takes it. It's out in the neutral zone. Reed way sends it back in. And it's going to be icing again. Some early Billy Idol going in the background. Max Myers takes the face off at our end. Barons forces in the corner. Way sends it on along for Reed. Fremont picks it up in the far corner. And we're challenging. Fleming covers it, then gets his stick hit by a Fremont player, and the captain defending his goalie the way a captain should. Adjust the attitude of the Fremont player. And the refs say, quite enough of that, and have a seat for the Fremont player who was hitting that glove after the puck was well and truly covered. So we're going to be on the power play here at 16:13 of the second period. It's going to be Stakery, Parker, Opp, Malang, Christensen are going to be your power play unit. Face off their end. Parker, Opp. Sakry sends it across from Malang, but he escapes it out. And there's some thoughts that we lost an edge. Sakry's going to be skating it up through neutral ice with speed. Gets around. If one Fremont player can't get around two, Malang tries turning around. Grady Styles. We're going to send it up. Here comes Parker. Parker comes up the near side, shoots it wide, sends it around the far wall. Sakry gets caught with an offsides. It just slid a little too far. Tried a good cover for it, but it was not enough. So minute 21 left on this power play. Face off, neutral ice. Fremont comes forward with it and sends it back in behind our net. Fleming leaves it, ends up for Nelson. Nelson, the Fremont player. Logston's got it back behind our net. He's going to skate it out. Dodges one. He's coming with speed. He skates it into their end and slows down. Fires around the corner. Nelson Barons is on the far wall waiting for that. Barons out to Styles at the blue line. Back to Barons. Barons shoot. Their goalie saves. 45 seconds left of this. And the doors in the background. Yeah, I wish more of their music was up because it's been a very eclectic, at times disturbing choices of music. 45 seconds left of this power play. The face-off is going to be their end. And it's going to be, looks like Logsdon taking this one. Puck hits the ice, worked out to the blue line for Myers. Myers straight up the middle. Near side for Logsdon. Back in behind for Nelson. He can't keep control of it. Barons picks it up on the far wall. Back for Nelson. Nelson up to the blue line for Styles, who can't handle it. It gets loose and back over our blue line. We're going to skate and collect. 20 seconds left of this power play. Logsdon is going to skate it in. He fires it in back in and around for Nelson. Nelson leaves it for Myers. Myers tries a move on. Slip to Nelson on the near side. Styles tried crashing in and just missed. Barons across to Myers. Myers in the corner for Logsdon. And we are at even strength here at 14 minutes. (3-0) here in the varsity game. Second period. We're at Fremont, the Fremont Warbirds. Again, Stacy's mom's got it going on. Quite the choice for hockey music. Parker takes the face-off, and it gets loose and heads back to our end, where Zach West is going to be picking it up. He's going to skate away from his Fremont player and skate away from a second Fremont player. It was off from Parker, and he gets double-teamed into the corner. But Sacre's got the puck. He tries getting it loose up the far wall, where Henley is going to work it with Sacre. And it gets loose past Christensen. Zach West is going to pick it up. He's got a Fremont player in pursuit. Parker sends it forward for Christensen, and it gets loose. Henley keeps a Fremont player from moving any farther forward. Sent forward hard back and behind their net icing. Gorillas. Faceoff's going to come back to our end near Jackson Fleming's goal. Even strength. We're up 3-0 here in the second period. Saturday, varsity game. The mooring is off again on this goal here on your right hand. It came off for the Fremont goalie. Now it's come off for Fleming. Linesman helping set that up. Puck drop is going to be for Opp. Hits the ice. Opp. Styles sends it around hard for Logan. Malang. Fremont turns around. They try to get it out to their blue line. Takes a long shot. It comes through and doesn't get into the net, but it was not found by Fleming. Gets loose. Fremont tries reversing back behind the net. They're looking to get somebody loose. They fire. It goes back behind. They come up with it again, and they get a shot right up the lane at Fleming, who knocks it aside. But how he got open is an interesting question. One that needs to get answered. Nelson turns around, sends it up the wall. We have a stoppage in their end at 12:27. Faceoff's going to come back to our end. It's going to be Myers taking this faceoff. Myers forces it forward for Logsdon trying to come through. Logsdon's got it on the far wall, neutral ice. Fremont turns it around. They take a long shot. It goes wide, high off the glass. Barons to Way. Way gets pinned in the corner. Fremont tries forcing the puck around. Myers forces a Fremont player off the puck, but loses it back again. A nice backhand for an open Fremont player that nobody picked up, but we pinned him in the corner. Some scrumming. It gets to center. Fremont player had an opportunity but couldn't connect the dot. That came in where Way was able to ride that attacker out so that Fleming was able to stick the puck away. And I think we got caught off sides as Myers was trying to come hard with Malang. So this faceoff is going to be neutralized, shaded to their end near wall. Parker takes that, forces it forward. Christensen, Fremont, Way sends it back the other direction. Sacred trying to break that thing up. Far wall, scrambling for it. Sacred is able to get it into the zone. Parker gets it free, but Fremont's able to put it right back. Shot off the glass just above the referee's head and in behind their goal. But Parker's going to try and take it away again. Way steps into a pass, breaks it up. The Fremont player trying to keep it between his skates, loses it to Parker and Way. Saker tries to turn it around. Way goes down. And that's icing on them. .10:47 left here in the second. We're up 3-0. Your Des Moines Capitals over the Fremont Warbirds. Faceoff's going to come back to Fremont's end on your left. It's going to be taken by Caden Opp. He's got Junta and Nelson out there as his forwards. And West and Henley as his blue liners. Opp scrambling for it. Nelson back in behind their net. Fremont tries forcing up the far wall, but it's stopped by Henley. But they get it free. They're moving forward. West, he's skating it in. He tries to take a long shot and whiffs. Fremont turns around and they're trying to get a 2-on-1, but Opp skates fast enough that he gets out in front of that. And we're back in our grunge era with some Soundgarden and Rusty Cage. And it looks like Sacre is going to sit in the penalty box, giving Fremont a power play. The faceoff's going to be our end. Our penalty kill unit looks like Myers, Brett Augustine, Malang, and Behrens, who keeps Fremont on his back in behind their net. And he almost breaks up another play. He gets a Myers pins their puck against the far wall. It's up the near wall and sent back in and around for their goalie with Myers in pursuit. Almost makes the goalie make a poor choice. Behrens breaks up a play. Fremont trying to skate it in, runs into the referee. Puck comes loose. It's anybody's. Malang decides it's his, and he sends it long. And their goalie plays it, leaves it for one of their defenders. 9:10 left here in this second period. Up 3-0 in the varsity game of the Saturday evening. Fremont trying to skate it in, and they run into Stiles. And then shuffle puck it up the far wall. And Behrens takes away, and he sends it into their zone. And we're at 40 seconds left of this penalty kill. Jackson Fleming decides to let one fly from his end, sends a gift to the other goalie, and Caden Opp's the first one to the puck. Logsdon almost beat the Fremont players trying to get that clear of their net. And Caden is scrapping end to end, side to side. And this shot just Wide back in. We're at full strength here in one. We're back to full strength. This is Logsdon. He's fighting on the near wall against a couple of Fremont players. Fremont's trying to work it forward versus Christensen and Parker. They skated in back to behind theirs. They send it forward, and it's off a couple of their players and loose. Back in behind their goal. For Parker, who tries a quick stuff, just couldn't quite beat the goalie to the post, but it was close. Sacre on the far wall. Sacre cruising through a couple of cones here. He leaves it for Christensen, who tries to send it up the wall for Way, but they can't connect. Reed sends it in and around. Fremont collects in their corner. Parker advances it. Fremont, Sacre challenging. It's against the back wall for Christensen. Christensen with a long shot, holding penalty. Ref has his hand up. We're waiting to see what that's about. Sacre tries to skate it in, tries to connect with Christensen at point blank and just can't finish the work. Long shot from the blue line for William Reed. So at 6:43, we're going to figure out what the delayed penalty was. And a Fremont player goes in. So we'll be on the power play here at 6:43. Face-off's going to be their end with Parker taking this puck drop. Nope, that was Logsdon, excuse me. Prince tries another shot. Their goalie moves it aside barely. Everyone's scrapping for it, and it goes out to center ice. Myers picks it up. Myers skates around, and penalty shots their goalie. So that was Miracle Max Myers, I'm told, making it look easy. Beat a couple of defensemen and the goalie and put it in at 6:17. That's goal number 4 in this game by player number 4, Max Myers. We're forcing it forward. Malang has it. He's to center for Nelson. Nelson shoots just wide. It's up and around the boards. Junta challenging for it. Sends it center for Nelson. Has it high up for Stiles. From the blue line, Stiles hits. So at 5:47, we go up 5-0 here in this varsity game on a blue line ripper from Stiles. Face off, Myers. Way skating it in. He takes a shot, and their goalie stops it their way. Myers centers, nobody home. Fremont trying a 3-on-2, and they're not going to get by Myers, and the puck goes into the corner. But now they've lost the numbers advantage. 5:20 left here in the second. To Logsdon. He sends it across for Way. Way up for Barons. He's got Myers coming in, and it shot, but it goes into a couple of bodies. Fremont tries sending up the near wall for Logsdon. Logsdon takes it into neutral ice. Taps it forward for Barons, but it's picked off by Fremont. He gets a takeaway. So a misstep. And Fremont's on the board. Some cool playing in the background. 5-1 is now the score with 4:48 left. There is some serious talking, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but look at the scoreboard, it's 5-1. Face off, Christensen takes it. He skates in. He looks center for Sacre, but it gets taken away by Fremont. Fremont player gets hit bumped off the puck by Christensen. It's over to Henley. Henley forward to Christensen. He's got one to beat, but he slows up and waits for a play to develop. Puts it in for Parker. Parker for Sacre. Sacre on the back wall. Out in the corner. Long shot by Henley. Goalie blocks it down. Near wall for Zach West. Parker's in there. And Zach West comes away with the puck and fires it into the far corner. Fremont tries to take it up the far side, and they get slowed up and stopped by Christensen and Henley. Some Triumph Magic Power. A Canadian band for a Canadian sport like hockey. It's a beautiful thing. Caden Opp on this face-off. Malang picks up the loose puck. He skates in. Two Fremont players take it away, but Logan fires it in looking for Nelson in close. Opp back behind the net. Nelson out to Malang, back to Nelson. Nelson shoots into their goalie. 3:27 left. Face-off will be their end. This is going to be Caden Opp taking the face-off. He's got flips it back from Malang, takes it out into neutral ice. It's across the Styles. Back for Logan. He sends it in, and their goalie has to play it. Caden Opp almost takes it away, and their goalie has had enough of that and puts his glove on it. 3:12 left here in the second. 5-1. Your Des Moines Capitals over the Fremont here at their house. Face off. Barron's shot knocked down by the. Barron's tries to wrap. Myers tried to connect with him. An argument could be made, but it is not. And we're at 3. Face-off is going to be far side, according to the gentleman in stripes. It comes loose to Logsdon, who shoots wide. Brett Augustine tapping it back. Fremont tries getting it out, and Max Myers keeps it in. He's looking for some open area and shoots, and their goalie has to blocker it away. And that was blocked. The shot was blocked away to Logsdon.
The question I was weak, contraction weak. The combination made my eye weak. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sleeping upright, boards and board home. My life got no better. Stay damn low sweater. Time was broke and choke like leather. Figured out I went the wrong rap. So I got with a stick tight clip and went all
That makes it
that.
6-1.
Keys from 4C. Rolling in every beats every week.
244. Not sure why we're still rapping so loud, but that's all right. Parker's going to take this center ice face off. He's got Christensen out there and Sakry. Puck comes loose near side. Christensen, he's looking for a lane. Fremont player closes it off. It's out to the blue line for Reed. Reed sends it in, goes wide. Fremont's trying to control and bring it up. We're under 2:20. Reed has a 1-on-2, sees a shot, shoots it wide. Christensen near wall. He gets attitude adjusted. Sakry picks up the puck though. Sakry to Parker. Parker up high to Henley, who shoots and gloved down by their goalie. Some ZZ top Lagrange. Faceoff's going to be their end, near side. Parker's going to take this one. He's still got Sakry and Christensen out there with him. And his blue lines are going to be West and Barons. The Parker. West. He's getting challenged. Pretty sure I saw a skate come up into the glass on that one. This is the gentleman who scored for Fremont before. He's coming in with speed. He shoots. It goes wide. Player goes down hard behind our net. And at 1:41, we've got a stoppage. And some player picking a scrap with Luke Barons, who I would not recommend. He is man-sized. And it looks like we're going to send off... Nope. Referees are having a discussion still. Okay, now I doubt there's anybody else in this arena that can name this man in this song, because this is unbelievably obscure from the 80s. Yes, it's Zebra. Tell me what you want. I'm not sure where they found this recording. We are still discussing activities out there, and so a Fremont player is in the box. And a Capitals player is in the box. .141. I need to stop the clock and set it back. So I've got 3 Fremont players on the ice. I have got we're at refs are at our end. Still the debate rages. 6-1, 141 left here in this second period. And we're going to do a line shuffle. And I wish I had an answer for you. There's the gentleman in the orange armbands. In addition to his linesman cohort, are discussing issues with their coach, who appears to be maintaining his composure, just wants to stress his point. Now the refs are meeting up, and I've got 6 skaters on for Fremont. For us, I think it's just a choose your own adventure for whatever happens next. I only see the time up on the scoreboard and a second capital has gone in, and there's 2 minutes up on our side. So I believe we will be on a penalty kill for the remainder of this period. Parker takes the face off. Sends it back for Styles, who sends it far, far away, and their goalie has to play it. 1:30 left here in the second period. Fremont looking to set something up. Gage Barron's back there trying to keep him honest, almost tips it away. And he comes in and takes away the body so the puck can be taken away by Malang. Malang sends it back in around, and he sends it down to their goalie. Just gift after gift. We're going to be at a minute here. Max Myers gets a piece of that as Fremont's trying to clear, and he almost gets a takeaway on the penalty kill. And there's Styles, and there's Barons. We're turning this penalty kill into an offense. Myers shoots. It's off a skate of a Fremont player, but he's got 3 bodies on him, and he's running out this penalty and running out this period. Fremont's trying to rake, and Myers comes away with it out of 3 Fremont players. It's out the blue line from Malang. Malang, Styles, shot, stop. Another shot by Styles, stopped again. Fremont player misses the puck and almost gets paid by Myers. They work it up the far wall. Fremont skeets it in. Malang takes it away and has it behind our net. And this period's going to expire. But it ends with 2 of ours and 1 of theirs. (6-1) end of 2. The JV here to help the varsity clear the ice. And the team waits for their captain. And Max Myers is off the ice. So we will go off the air and wait for the next period if you're good. says you have to name your price.
Yeah.
What your salary is.
Yeah.
Don't know if you were a drinker at all, beer or bourbon or. I'm sorry. Dude. Yes. Yep. That's. I really want to get my hands on that camera. I know he's good at it, but I want to get my hands on that to be able to do the really smooth pull in and out and a bigger screen. And man.
I would watch it. He steps up on far, he kind of goes like this, just let it go. Also, big huge.
The Okaboji brought one that was too grip. That yeah, woo, that was smooth. If you like Yingling, oh, I didn't know what the rules were for paying up for shutouts, so I brought a cooler full that I'm not going to do. I don't know either. I'll find someone to put it on then because I brought a 12.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start the third period up 6-1. We're going to be on the penalty kill for 19 more seconds. As you look at it, we're going to be defending to your left and attacking to your right, scoring to your right, hopefully more. Fleming is in his goal waiting for the action to start. Mr. Boma on camera as he's been all game. And I will continue to try and adjust the clock and babble about what might be going on the ice or not. Fremont goalie heading for his goal. And we're going to have Max Myers. Styles up on the forward line with Barons. It goes across the ice. Myers picks it up back in our end. Moves over to Styles. Hard collision with Styles. Myers takes it. He's looking. I'm pretty confident. Did Fremont change goalies? Or is that the same one? That's a good question. I'll ask if we're still showing. It still looks good on here, so. Is the power still in? This one. Nope, it's got power. We're doing fine. All right, up the near wall, Barons takes it into the corner.
It's hardcore.
Oh, it's recording. Okay. If we don't need to record, it'll just stream, so it's fine. Christensen. Parker sends it in Sacred. Fremont tries to get it turned around. Out to William Reed. He tries to turn it around. Fremont skates in our end, and there's a held penalty. And Fleming has left the ice as Parker's racing to get the puck in the corner. And not there fast enough. 15:09 left here in the third. We're up 6-1. And a Fremont player takes a seat. So we'll be on the power play for 2 minutes here at the 15-minute and a couple of seconds mark. Sacred at the blue line, crossed to Malang blue line. Parker to Christensen in the center, shoots, deflected away, and it's headed back down behind Fleming's goal. Malang's going to pick it up.
2 minutes final game.
Caden up. Malang. Christensen. He tries to leave for Sacre. They don't connect. He sends it back over up. Up. To Parker. Parker to Malang. Parker tries connecting with Christensen across the ice. Malang's got it up high. He shoots one that hits his own player. And they're not able to keep the rebound in, but they're going to set up center ice. Christensen. He skates it in. Parker shoots goal off the goalie. Styles comes in. Styles skates it back into our end. He sends it across for Sacre. He's trying to draw that Fremont player in. Up to Logsdon. Logsdon takes it into neutral zone. And he goes for center. He leaves it to the side for Nelson. Nelson out the blue line for Styles. Back to Nelson. Tries centering it for Behrens, but he can't connect. Out the blue line for Myers. Behrens. Gage Behrens. Myers straight up the middle. Shot just misses to the right. Logsdon picks it up at the blue line, sends it across for Styles. Styles tries connecting with Logsdon coming back through. Behrens gets pushed off the puck and down to the ice. Fremont coming forward. It's broken up. This by Luke Henley. He comes in and gets his tuck taken away. Fremont player loses a stick. The Fremont fans are not happy about a no call. Myers skates in back behind our net. We're at even strength. Myers still skating in, going to take a lap. He puts it up there for West. West gets that broken up and taken away, and it's on the near side. It's in front of our goal for West. He sends it over for Opp. Opp sends it forward for Logan. Logan tries centering it for Junta. Junta gets pushed off the puck. That's up the wall for Henley. Logan picks it up. West. Henley sends it in. Can't connect with Opp. Opp's got it. He tries into Junta. Junta puts it against the goalie's pads, but can't get it past him. 11:38 here in the third. We're going to have a face-off their end, near side. 6-1. This is the Saturday evening varsity game. Junta tried getting it over to Way, tried taking a slap shot, but couldn't get all the stick on it. Junta flips it in, looking for Opp back in behind the net, trying to set something up. He's getting pursued by several Fremont players. He sends it loose into the near corner, but nobody's there but Fremont. That's out to the blue line for Reed, who turns it around for Nelson, for Logan. Logan shot, saved. Way at the blue line, taps it forward for Logan. Logan shot wide. Up. To Junta. Out past the blue line, misses Way, and Way chases it back into our end. 10:50 left here in the third. Way across to William Reed. Reed forward to Opp. He sends it in for a line change. Sacre trying to keep Fremont honest. Fremont just seems to run out of gas, except for they do run into the referee on the far side. A rough job, but would not want it. Sacre has the puck, skates it in behind Fleming's goal. He sends it across for Parker. Parker continues to skate. He's looking for Sacred to get loose, but can't get around Fremont. Fremont sends it back in for Luke Barrett, out to Sunrise where Luke Barrett picks it up. Christensen tries an entry on the far side. It goes back and around behind Fleming's goal. Where it's picked up by Stiles. Stiles almost gets caught by Fremont. Fremont takes a shot and it's gloved down by Fleming. With 9:46 left here in the third. Fremont player got not a whole lot of look, but more look than we would have liked. Parker's going to take this face off. He grinds it. Malang takes it up the wall, or Fremont tries to turn it around. Where Sacred sends it for Parker up the near wall. He sends it back in and around, but it gets behind that loose behind the net. Fremont tries centering it. They send it forward. Malang is after it with Fremont in pursuit. Fremont player goes down on his own. Sacred picks it up, and he's trying to get loose. He tries some stick work and can't get around. And there's a whistle. 9:13 left. Some really old doors. Yeah, some very old doors, as a matter of fact. Little Wild Child. Wow. Somebody's got some deep cut going on the music here at the arena. Face off. Logsdon takes it, shoots, comes back hard. Fremont trying to bring it up the near wall. Malang tries getting in the way. Myers picks it up, and he's going to skate it back in behind our goal. He does a 360 and skates out the other side. Try and goes around a Fremont player. He's still working it up the far wall where Logsdon's going to pick up the loose puck. Logsdon back to Myers. Myers tries to get sent to Logsdon, tries to get center for Barons. It gets loose, and Malang picks it up and sends it back to our zone. Fremont picks it up in neutral ice and tries to get it turned around. Logsdon takes it away. Barons picks it up, and he's looking for a shot, and that's off the blocker of the goalie. Last minute save. I think Barons picked up another one. So at 8:16, we go up 7-0. Faceoff's going to be center ice. Caden up with Logan and Nelson. Back to our blue line for Reed. Reads it over to Way. Way sends it in, and it's going to be icing. 8:05 left. I believe this is an appropriate song for how the score is going, because that's the way I like it as a goalie parent. Keeping the pressure on the other goalie with some hate on them. Jackson Fleming's done very well with every chance he's got. Only one coming in. 7-1. Fremont tries to get loose, tries to get a shot. They backhand one wide, not a lot on it. And Way comes in, gets it to Opp, and it goes up the wall to Logan. Logan forward to Nelson. Nelson skates it in, tries tapping the brakes. Way comes through and pushes the puck out center. Fremont's finally able to get it cleared, and it gets turned right back around. Reed loaded up for a shot, drew some people and did not take it. And it goes into the corner for Opp. Opp tries centering it for Logan, can't hit him. Under 7 minutes. Reed shoots. The goalie's able to see it through a whole lot of legs and pads it away. And it's in the near corner where the pileup starts. Nelson to Op. Op circles it around to Way. Way picks it up, leaves it for Op. Op looking for somebody else. He's got Reed. Tap and go, and it's in the corner where Op is having to fight to get it back. Fremont's trying to move it forward. Reed loses an edge. But he taps the puck away from the Fremont player on the attack. It sends it forward for Op. Way picks it up in neutral ice, and he's going to skate it in. To Sacre. We're under 6 minutes. Sacre tries sending it across. Doesn't connect with anybody, but Way's able to keep it in their zone. This is Sacre challenging forward on the near wall. He's got Parker with him. Henley challenging Sacre in the corner. He gets taken into the corner. Christensen tries to turn it around. Fremont player takes it. Fleming blockers it away. And it's being moved with speed up the far wall that ends up Sacre is ahead of that. Neutral ice. Henley comes into the pile late. Fremont player sends it long. And it just looks like the conditioning of the Capitals is paying off because the Fremont players are just starting skating as fast as they were. We're under 5 minutes, still 7-1. Shot. Blocked. Rebound can't connect. Parker looking for Reed, or what? Zach West. Tries getting it center. West picks it up at the blue line, shovels it over to Christensen. Sacre has it in the, nope, Sacre does not have it in the corner. It's up the far wall. Zach West sends it into the near corner, or Christensen's after it. Parker comes into that pile up. And Parker comes away with it. And it's a stop. The clock is running. I didn't catch that earlier because of the goal differential, which is both merciful and humiliating, but keeps tempers from flaring, I suppose. We're under 4 minutes. Face-off is their end. Myers logs and Styles takes a long shot that almost rebounds off a couple of players and in. Behrens has it on the far side. Far wall from Malang. Fremont's able to push it forward through neutral and into our end where Styles picks it up. He races around behind our goal. He leaves it back for Malang. Malang brings it forward. Back to Styles, and he crosses into neutral ice where he's got Behrens. Gage Behrens on a speed. He's with Logsdon, and they tangle up sticks. It's back and behind the net where Behrens is going to keep him honest. And it comes loose. Gage Behrens, far side. He shoots. Logsdon shot. Blocked away. Their goalie dives. And the clock is still running at 3 minutes right now. Homer Simpson reference. Chief Wiggum under the. We're at 2:45 before this puck drops. Logsdon up. Luke Behrens, long shot. And I thought Gage Behrens put that away. And I believe he did. Luke Behrens' long shot. Their goalie sprawled to try and contain it. And Gage Behrens was there to put it away. I apologize for not getting the instant replay on that one. I was too busy yammering. Face off center ice. Nelson chasing Fremont back in behind their goal. Junta collects a loose puck. Logan tries snaking around one of their players who can't keep a hold of the puck. Logan. Out to Brett Augustine, who shoots, pads it away, and it comes up this near side. Augustine to Logan. Logan's trying to fight through a couple of defenders. And it's a loose puck to center ice. Augustine sends it forward. Junta sends it into the corner. And we're going to do a quick change while Fremont gets their stuff in order. We're going to be at 1:30 left here in this third period. Up 8-1. I'm pretty sure Gage Barron's got a hat trick. Nelson forward to Junta. He's able to get it loose to Logan, who sends it back in and around. And Fremont sends it long. Way goes after it deep in our zone. Parker to Sacre. Sacre tries some stick magic and he gets slapped away. We're under a minute to go here in the varsity game Saturday night, and that's icing. We're under 50 seconds. And we're going to do it. We're going to do Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills. At least we're not playing the Mohawks. Parker's going to take this face off as 30-second clock goes by. The ref's got his hand up, waiting for something, and there's the whistle. But we're going to be under 20 seconds, and they're going to bring it back. And that's going to be game 8-1. All right, so we will follow a handshake line. There was some tense moments, but glad that everybody's able to get to this point.
Just ask for the work and you did great.